All right. It looks like we're live. It's loading. Okay, we are good. Okay, so there is one thing that I wanted to talk about tonight. Maybe somebody will join me, maybe not. That's okay if you are watching this movie in the future and not live. Let me know if you have any questions about what I shared tonight in the comments. Drop a like if you learned something, and also comment if you did learn something. And hey, if you did learn something, again, I would invite you to subscribe so that you can keep learning things. So a lot of times, real estate agents, you're super busy, right? You don't have a lot of time to really think about, it's like, okay, I want to make a video, but what do I make it about? What should I talk about in a video? Or what should I do for a social media post? What should I post about? What should I don't know, create a blog about? What should I create a newsletter about? These are all questions. It's all content, right? It's like having a content plan and how to build one quickly. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and build a content plan for a year, and we're just going to see how quickly we can build it. Now, keep in mind that I definitely believe that you need to localize your content. And so I'm going to be making it for a city that is different than your own. But what you need to do is take this content plan and then localize it to your own market. Okay. So let's go through. Let's jump into how to create a content plan for real estate. So what I want you to do is I want you to think of 12 topics to start. List out 12 topics. And so what I did was I just Googled 50 real estate topics. Okay, so I'm going to come in here and I'm going to pick out 12 different topics. So let's talk about neighborhoods. And I'm building this all in real time so that you can see how it is done. Sure, we'll do entertainment and nightlife, or we'll leave it at entertainment. It's kind of redundant, right? It's all the same. Okay. And then if you think there's anything that I should put in this list, let me know. I'm trying to keep it kind of local to an area. So let's go to events. Should be doing this on a different screen, so it's faster, but that's okay. Let's do schools. That's a really important one. And let's see, job opportunities. That's huge. As well as if it's a retirement community, right? Because maybe a lot of your buyers are actually using their Social Security to buy their home, or maybe their pension plans. Notable people interviews, promoted neighborhood. We already did that. Parks, that's big. So we need 12 of these. We're halfway there. If you think you have an idea of one, let me know in the comments, and then we could put it in here. Relocating, that's big. Especially if like you're at where I'm at in Idaho, all those Californians coming from California. Oh man, selling their $1 million houses and buying a 400K one here. Cash money. Why people should work with you, pets, kids, staging, renovations. We need a good, let's go, market trends. I didn't copy that one, but there we go. TX Rens. Let's see, best value properties, property taxes. Sure, let's go with no, market trends kind of captures. Let's just do crime. Okay, so I feel like I'm taking too much time doing this, so we're gonna stick with 9. Okay, schools. Yes, Denise Hall, schools. Yep, that one's on there. That's a really important one. For sure, people look at schools before they buy a home, right? Especially, I guess only if they have kids. If I was 60 and retired, I wouldn't be looking at the elementary schools. That'd be kind of weird. Okay, so let's see here. So 50 real estate topics. So what we need to do is take neighborhood, and I'm going to let's do it for Snohomish County, Washington again. So I said neighborhoods, right? I'm already forgetting what I'm doing. Okay, neighborhoods. I think I spelt it right. Okay, so you'll see here when you scroll down that there is a list of people also ask. That's where the money is. As well as these are other searches that were made. But we want these questions because those are things that someone is sitting down on Google. They're typing that question in. They're asking Google, what towns are in Snohomish County, Washington? Okay. But we are asking about neighborhoods. So we don't really have anything super relevant to neighborhoods. So let's go with, is it a good place to live? And let's do that. Okay, what is the friendliest town in Washington State? What are the winters like in Snohomish, Washington? So you can see I put neighborhoods in. I'm not really getting specific neighborhood questions, but I am getting living there questions, which is super helpful. So we're going to take this and we're going to put it in our little Excel sheet. I should have made 12 rows in between all of these actually, but I'll just do 3. We'll just kind of build it out as we can. So there's question 1. What is the friendliest town in Washington State? That's a cool topic to talk about. So we'll copy that one and we'll put it in there. And then what is the most hippie town in Washington State? Oh, here we go. This one's relevant to neighborhoods. What is the safest community in Washington State? Okay. So there we go. We've got 3 questions for that one. Let's go to events, and I can just remove neighborhoods and do events. Okay, we're looking for the people also ask, oh, what is Snohomish County famous for? That's a great topic to talk about because it's kind of fun, right? I'm actually kind of curious, so I'm going to look at that in a second. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Okay. From the peaks of the Cascade Mountains to the shores of the Puget Sound, Puget, and everything. English is so hard, and everything in between. The opportunities for outdoor recreation are endless. So there's not really, it's not like famous for anything, I guess. It doesn't get answered there. But it still fits in our content plan that we're building right here. What is Snohomish County famous for? If you're a local, you'll know. I'm sure I could find the answer here on Google somewhere. Let's see what else we got here. So there's our drop down there. What does the name Snohomish mean? Hey, that is lowland people. Don't speak to me, you lowly peon. That's what it sounds like. So let's put this here. Okay. Who are the Indians in Snohomish County? So when you expand these, it gives you another topic. So what we need to do is find one that's kind of relevant to what we're trying to find or create a content plan on, and then expand that one. So let's try this one again and see what it pops up. What is the fastest growing city? What is the crime rate? See, it's not really doing events for us. Where is the Snohomish Block Party? That was an event right in my face. Okay, so apparently that's like a huge deal there because there's like 3 questions about a block party. How many people attend Capitol Hill Block Party? Oh, well, I don't know if that's in DC or not. So let's go with this one. I'll just do Snohomish. How can I, give me it. It won't let me copy it. There we go. Oh, I had it. Okay. So let's copy this and put it in there. So the reason why we're pulling questions and putting them into a content plan is because that's what somebody is actually searching for. When you go to make social media content or videos or blog articles, it's like, why are you creating content? That's the question that you need to ask yourself. Is someone actually searching for the information that you're putting out there? Or are you just saying, Let me help you buy or sell a house. Okay, why would I want you to? What do you know about the area? If you can show you know the area, you're golden. Okay, what did we have next? Schools. I just watched Megamind recently. He said it's shul. It's his shul. Like 10 times in the movie. So, what is the best school district? That's a great question. So, let's get it in there. And I was going to do, so each one of these was going to be a month: neighborhood events, schools, parks, relocation, market trends, crime. That would take forever to do on this live. So I just pulled out, I think it was 9 topics or 7. I didn't count them. And I'm just going to build a content plan on those. Okay, so we got school district there. How many schools are in Snohomish County? Is Snohomish a good school district? Well, we kind of answer that one here. Okay, what is the best high school? Sure. Let's post that one here. Okay. Let's try expanding it again. What are the top schools? It's kind of, see, it's different. Sometimes it's the same question, just asked differently. We could do, how is Washington? It wasn't on that list, but the list generates ideas too. How was Washington rated? Or how were the schools? The shuls in Washington rated 2022. And then that's a current topic. It's up to date. Good info there. Just so you can see the difference here, let's bold these. And then I'm going to bold these. So those are our actual topics. Okay, parks. Parks and Rec. Whoa. There we go. Okay, where's the money? Some people also ask, how many state parks are in Washington? That's cool. State parks, national parks, I don't know. What's the difference? Okay. Who is the director? What is the most visited Washington State Park? Okay, but what about like local parks? Local parks. Dang. Just not wanting to. I want playgrounds. Let's do playgrounds. Come on. It's got to have the people also ask. Okay. How many parks are in Snohomish County? Oh, not a lot of local information on parks. And that's okay. Sometimes that happens. Best playgrounds, Snohomish County. How many parks are in Snohomish County? There we go. 121 properties. Yeah, we're just not getting a whole lot, but we could answer that one. How many parks are in Snohomish County? I've seen videos of people just going around to all the local parks and just shooting videos in their city of all the local parks, just to show how family friendly it is. Okay, so our next topic was crime. Ugh, this might get ugly. We'll see. What city is ranked by crime? That doesn't make sense. What city is ranked by crime rate in Washington? We need to get better at asking our questions, people. We can ask questions right. What is, okay, here we go. Well, what about the county? So we're going to take this one, but it's going to be Snohomish instead of Everett. Okay, so let's expand this one. What city? Oh, that's important. What is the most common crime in Washington State? Top 10 safest cities in Washington, and then you could make the city that you're working in number 1. No, that wouldn't be honest. Don't do that. But if it is number 1, do it. Okay, so you can see just in about, I don't know how long I've been on here, 15 minutes. Already got 3, 6, 9, 11, 14 solid topics to talk about in a content plan. There's other ways to do this. It's just Google is so, it's a search engine, and so when you see those questions in there, you really know people are actually asking those questions. So if I go to Canva, there's another way to get topics as well. You can go into Docs. And I'm not necessarily always a fan of AI, but what you do is you click on this little plus button here. And this is Magic Write. It's a pro feature. You can see that by the crown there. And you can ask, it's AI, so you can ask, what are some great topics to discuss about Snohomish, Washington? Oh, it said I was doing an emoji, but I wasn't. Maybe I accidentally clicked it. There we go. I didn't click it. That was the issue. Okay, so this was my question up here, and it, just like that, it generated these topics. Let's see if it even provides any value at all. Okay, so here's an introductory sentence. Don't even need that. One interesting topic is the history of the city. That's true. What is the history of Snohomish? Do we have that? Neighborhood, events, schools. Okay, so what is the history? I'll just do HX for history. You know, there's an easier, more direct way to do this than I'm doing it now. What are questions? See, it's doing that emoji thing again. I don't know why. People ask about, and then you would put in your city, right? I'm on a Snohomish kick right now ever since I reviewed that wonderful real estate agent's channel. Snohomish, Washington. And then I'm going to have to copy it because it's going to do that emoji thing. I don't know. Okay. Oops. Generate. And, okay, top things to do. There's the history again. The weather. How did I forget the weather? See, this is why it's important to kind of do this, because that was an important one and I missed it. Weather in Snohomish. Local culture, and then how far is Snohomish from Seattle? That's a great question. How far from Seattle? Okay, so you have all of these questions, right? And I only have 3 questions here. So what you need to do is you need to break these down even more. So let's say that this is January, even though we're in August, right? But, oh, come on. Doesn't want to paste it the way that I want it to. Nope. I'm failing at my Excel skills here. Okay, well, we'll just keep it. So we're going to call this one, oh, it's already down there in the bottom. January, neighborhoods. So how many days, right, are you wanting to post for the month of January? I spelled January wrong. January or let's say September. How many days are you wanting to post? That's how many questions you're going to need to get started. And then you can break these down even more. So this is such a direct question, right? Yes or no? Is Snohomish a good place to live? Well, you could ask another one. What are the pros and cons? Pros, cons of it. Just shorten it. What is the friendliest town in Washington State? Break that down even more. You could kind of get into the crime rate a little bit there, but what makes Snohomish so great? So you can see, as you know how many days that you're going to be posting, just think of questions that people are probably asking based on the questions that you already have, and just keep on breaking it down even further, and then you'll never run out of ideas for your content marketing or your videos, your blog articles, your social media posts. Something that's cool about this is if I save this, download, I'm not seeing download. Where did it go? Share, no? Download. Oh my gosh, it was right there. Let's do a CSV. This is a Canva hack that I'm about to show you. Okay. So let's go and let's say we want to post on Instagram. Let's get a real estate template. That's the thing with these real estate templates is they're so like listy, right? I want something that's like about the local area. So you know what? I'm gonna change it. I don't know if this is gonna be better or not. Trying to find a good template here. If you see one, let me know. This is why I use my other software, Envato, because sometimes they have better templates than Canva. You know what? I'm just going to start fresh, actually. I don't even like any of that. Just going to delete it all. Okay. All right. So let's say I'm a real estate agent. I'm not, but there I am. Aww. Okay. There's my mug. We'll put it down there. Oh, right there. And the reason I did that was because it was getting cut off there, so it's getting cut off naturally now. See the flat right there? So I just hide it. Okay. Now let's do Washington State. Not the old dude. Okay. Let's just go like that. Gonna add a background just to make this really pretty as quickly as I can. It did it again. You can see that, right? Oh my goodness. So what you have to do is refresh. Oh, the refresh trick isn't working anymore. What happened, Canva? There we go. Okay. No. All right. So how you can get around this is you can see how frustrated I am by this. So just undo it. And it won't even let me undo it. Killing me, Canva. Okay. Background remover. Shadows. No shadows. I'm going to show you how to get around that. So you can take this and then make a copy and then adjust it. Sometimes you can't get it quite all the way white, but you can get enough to where it's like an actual outline. See, that's looking pretty good right there. So what I could do, take that. I know it looks weird because you can still see my eyes, but you won't once it's behind. Send that backwards and then make it just a little larger. And you can see I made my own outline. Take that, Canva. Oh, it's so frustrating sometimes. Okay, so there's that. And then I wanted to show you this cool, neat little trick. This we're going to just blur a little bit. Oh, it's an effect. There we go. That way the text doesn't get mushed up with this text in the photo, the text that I'm going to add. So if I go to bulk create, upload CSV, remember we downloaded that on the Excel sheet? My stuff takes a little while to load. Sorry. There we go. Okay. So there we go. So I need to add text. I forgot a step. So let's add some text. Go white. Okay. I'm partial to blue. I don't know. Okay, so bulk create. I need to do it again, because I forgot that you need to have an actual text field in your design first before it'll let you do this. Okay, right click an element, connect data, neighborhoods, hit continue. So this is going to create pages with all of these questions. So let's generate 5. Wow, isn't that amazing? I think that's pretty cool. That saves so much time. So imagine if I had 100 things here, I could bulk create 100 of these graphics, just like that. Done. And then I could just post these on social, school. I could post these on social, and then I could, in the text, you know, you can have your picture, and then you can write text above the picture on like Facebook or Instagram, or below it on Instagram. But I could answer the question in that text. So that way, even though they look the same, I'd be having a completely new post for each one, because I would be answering the different questions. So that is an excellent Canva hack. Saves time, which saves you money, right? Because you're busy. Let's see, was there anything else I wanted to go over for content plan? I just wanted to clarify that this can apply to videos, the way that I was doing this in Google, finding these questions. Videos, blogs, social posts, newsletters, it's all relevant information that somebody is actually looking for. So I hope that you have learned something. If you learned something by watching this, please let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate it. And then if you're not subscribed and you learned something, hit the subscribe button. Why not? If you learned something, it was beneficial, right? Or hopefully. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful Wednesday evening, and I'll see you whenever I get back on. Bye.